Welcome to Virtual Radio, where the fandom grows with D1 and only Raven and the biggest bro. We dive into comics from pages to screens.
Collectibles and cultures like you have never seen. D1 and only spinning tales so grand. From Marvel to DC, she is a digital fan. Raven takes the stage with insight so keen. She brings the perfect balance to the entire team. Get your comics ready, your collection's on display. From action figures the fans love to play. The biggest bro steps onto the stage. With his joyful laughter, the fans are all the rage. From his comedic charm to his biggest heart, he brings the vibes from inside and out. He leads with love, and that's without a doubt. Welcome to Virtual Radio, where the fandom grows with D1 and only Raven, the biggest bro. We dive into comics from pages to screens. Comics and cultures like you have never seen. Get ready, kick back, and enjoy the show. This is Virtual Radio.
And we are welcome to Virtual Radio, ready. Oh, it is your boy, the biggest bro. Ooh, back at it again for episode number 17 of Virtual Radio. And you know that we are empowered by Key Comics. Make sure you're watching these videos every Monday on the Whatnot channel. How you guys doing today? Let me know that you're in the chat. And today, just let you know that this is not financial advice. Anything you hear or today is just regular people with regular opinions. And opinions can change. And now, introducing my co-host with the most, it is D1 and only.
Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. It's going to be another banger of a show, and hope everybody is ready for it. And we've also got a very, very special guest today to join us later on in the show. But before we continue, let's get in our other awesome host of the show, Raven.
Hello. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I am very excited. It is a sunny, warm day in Canada. I couldn't be happier. We have a great show. We have a supported giveaway today from Vivi. To enter, simply enter the hashtag Vivi in the chats, and the StreamYard giveaway tool will pick our winner halfway through the show. But that's not all. We also have a giveaway from Virtual Radio's official sponsor, Key Comics. We have 4 prizes. Each winner will receive 3 physical comics, and these comics will be from this week's release, same day as print, but you must be present to win and willing to share your mailing address. And we will spin for a winner at the end of the show, but make sure to keep your ears peeled because one lucky listener will have a chance at winning a 1 in 50 ratio Phoenix number 3 by Yasmin Putri variant. And I'm not sure if custom fees are still a thing. So maybe keep that in mind depending what country you are from when you're entering, because these will be shipped from the US. But yeah, let's go.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Raven. And also, chats, if you wouldn't mind going to Vivi's social accounts. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to all of their social platforms on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. And also make sure to follow, like, and subscribe to Key Comics on all his socials, whether he's on X, on Instagram, and also make sure to set your bell notifications for his Whatnot shows. So he has his live Monday Night Raws on Mondays, and he'll also have a show coming up this Wednesday, and we'll shout that out later on in the show. And then last but not least, if you can go and check out our YouTube channel, make sure you also subscribe there and set your notifications for our weekly Tuesday shows. And let me just go up in the chats here and see who's here. Shout you guys out. We've got Delco, we got Casual, we got Shankster, Raven, of course. Let's see who else. Oh, we got AO, Evolve. We've got Pasternak. We got Comic Guy, Alejandro. We got Doctor Strange. Who else? We got Majin. What? All these eyeballs and questions. We also got Ronnie Lotto, Mr. Magic Man himself. And I think this is a new guy. We got Joe Lucky. Welcome. We also got Felix. And let's see what else. And I believe that's all that's in the chats. But to everybody else that didn't type anything but you're watching and listening, welcome and thank you. And Little Princess, hi.
Little Princess, hi. That is our producer in the building. Let's go. Ladies, we had a little bit of homework this week from our guy, Batman. We had to look at X-Men number 2. X-Men number 2. Raven, did you do your homework? Dee, did you do your homework? Did we do our homework this week?
I failed. I skipped out on class.
It's okay. Group project. Me and Raven got it. Let's go.
Yeah, I did my homework. So this comic is basically that it's the Vanisher is the bad guy. And at this time, the X-Men are in training and they think they're like all confident and awesome and they can destroy and defeat anybody. But that's not what happens when they meet the Vanisher.
Man.
So it doesn't go as expected. And basically, Professor Xavier has to come in and kind of show them how it's done.
Yeah, because you can't vanish with the thought process. Got him, dude.
There you go. And no, I really enjoyed this. In hindsight, I wish I would have read number 1 first. Kind of get the little backstory, but it's good. I didn't realize there was a character called Iceman.
Yeah.
He's interesting.
Yeah, usually he's I think his name is Bobby Frost, if I'm not mistaken. Like
Bobby Frost sounds like a cereal,
right? Bobby Frost, thanks, you know. But yeah, super duper campy. You know, just it's a straight old school comic. So you know, you have the guys getting swooned on by the girls, like it's okay, doll. You know what I mean? I don't want to kiss, and so you know, you have Jean Grey using her powers, but you know. Of course, he has to be saved by the guy, which is
right.
Oh, come on!
He's an X-Men.
It's
Jean
Grey. What are we talking about?
Yeah, it's more like, can you help me?
Yeah, so you see, this is why she had to turn to Phoenix, right? So yeah, I can put some respect on her name. So there we go. But yeah, we have some really cool comics coming out this week. Let's go over to the comic list. All right, so we have the Marvel comic list coming out this week. This week we have Doctor Strange of Asgard number 3, Miles Morales Spider-Man number 33, Spectacular Spider-Man number 15, Doom Academy number 4, Daredevil number 21, Godzilla vs. X-Men number 1, Gwenpool number 1, Wolverine number 6, Immortal Thor number 23, One World Under Doom number 4, Phoenix number 11, Red Hulk number 4, Spider-Verse versus the Venomverse number 1, Star Wars Jedi Knights number 3, Thunderbolts Doomstrike number 4, Ultimate Black Panther number 16, Ultimate X-Men number 15, Uncanny X-Men number 14, Wolverine number 9, and X-Factor number 10. We're going to shoot it over to the Dynamite Comics list. Take it away. Rated.
Yes, we have from Dynamite dropping Wednesday, 10 Pacific, we have Red Sonja versus the Army of Darkness number 2, Silverhawks number 4, Green Hornet, Miss Fury number 5, Space Ghost number 12, Terminator number 3, Red Sonja number 11, Army of Darkness, Ashes to Ashes number 4, Purgatory number 3, Pantha number 2, and Dead Irons number 2. But that's not all.
Then we take it over to the humanoids.
And this will be dropping Thursday at 10 Pacific. We have the Techno Priest, volume 5 through 8. And then we also have Project Arca, Into the Dark Unknown. We have Shamanism. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Volume 1 through 3. Then we also have Sap Hunters and then Gravan, A Dream of Earth.
Very interesting. Very
Always got
interesting.
some interesting titles.
Then we have our DC Comics this week.
All right, so for DC Comics, we got Absolute Batman number 8, Action Comics number 1086, Aquaman number 5, Batman and Robin number 21, Batman Dark Patterns number 6, Batman Legends of the Dark Knight Halloween Special number 1, DC vs. Vampires World War V number 9, Fire and Ice When Hell Freezes Over number 2, Green Lantern Corps number 4, and Supergirl number 1. All right, and then we also got the list from Image Comics. We got Black Ritual, the Book of NYX number 1, Cold Witch, A Tale of the Shrouded College number 1. That's so weird. Energon Universe Special 2025 number 1, Exquisite Corpses number 1, Geiger number 14, Golden Rage Mother Knows Best number 2, I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer number 2, whoa, Invincible Universe Battle Beast number 1, Spawn number 364, King Spawn number 45, Phantom Road number 12, The Hive number 4, The Cold Witch, A Tale of the Shrouded College number 1, Marvel Team Up number 14. Wait, what?
Yep.
Youngblood Manga Edition number 1, Transformers number 20, World Tree. Okay, World Tree number 14, and Witchblade number 11.
Yeah, a little bit weird on the World Tree because it has the 2 3s, and I stared at it for a long time too. But yeah, and then also that Marvel team up is actually interesting because it's a team up between Invincible and Spider-Man. So that is.
Oh, look at you! Did your research, Mr.
Hey man, being here 6 months, I got well versed in the comics. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we got what I'm going for and what I'm looking at is absolutely Godzilla versus X-Men number 1. I've been loving this Godzilla series. And now he goes against the X-Men. So when the robotics firm draws a kaiju's anger, the X-Men are called in to protect a world that hates and fears him from the counterattack of Godzilla. But what are the reasons for Godzilla's attacks? And are the X-Men on the right side? Follow the X-Men as they take on the King of Monsters before humanity sends forth the Sentinels to finish the job. And just a cool cover. I really like the X-Men cover here. Lots of cool variants, like in all the Godzilla series so far. They have the fight one and just different ones, different homages. I think to like X-Men 97 and all that different stuff. So yeah, really, really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. And then D, we talk about your comic.
Yeah, so my comic is Spider-Verse versus Venomverse number 1. So the synopsis of that one is spiders versus symbiotes. The arachnid war is here. With the fates of the Spider-Verse and Venomverse hanging in the balance, these 8-legged warriors will stop at nothing from protecting their people or die trying. Will Spider-Man and friends succeed in protecting the web heart? Or will Venom and his symbiotic comrades prove that the hive mind fights for its survival? Meet the newest webhead Spider Prowler, as well as the mysterious symbiote Yaleo. Sorry, I probably butchered that. As this savage battle risks their extinction. And I really
Really,
love the variant covers too.
yeah, these are really cool ones. I was able to watch it on e-comics stream last night with the gold foil right here. This one looks really
Oh
cool.
yeah, the web, right?
Yeah, the web
Yeah.
foil is really, really sick. And then this one, I just saw this one. This one looks crazy.
Oh, I didn't see that one till just now. That's
Yeah.
whoa, that's sick.
And that's our guy,
Yeah.
Jane.
Beautiful, beautiful.
John
I like
Jane?
that
John
one
Jane?
too.
Yeah.
John Jane, yeah.
John Jane?
John
All
Jane,
right.
check your DMs, man.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, the show.
Come on, man.
And then Raven, we had a comic for you also.
Yeah, like scanning through that huge list of comics, there was one that caught my attention. So with maple syrup season in Canada recently ending, sap hunters kind of stood out because I was like, what the heck is this about? So I had to kind of figure and dive into this one. So this one is from Humanoid Comics. Sap Hunters is set in this world where like everything and everyone lives inside a giant sacred world tree. And this tree, it seems to it's like miles wide, stretches beyond the clouds. And this is like a tree that everyone in this community kind of depends on to live. But it's dying. And the sap is starting to turn toxic. So the story follows a group that joins together to figure out why this world that they're living in is coming to an end and can they save it. And as I was researching this comic, the article kind of mentioned how what's happening in this comic, you can draw connections to like what's happening and things we're doing to our own planet. And that part to me, I found very interesting. So I think this one I'm going to dive into.
Yeah. It
And
kind of
see.
reminds me of you guys remember Fern Gully?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, I was thinking Avatar too a little bit as I was
Absolutely.
reading. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
So
And then we have a comic that I think all three of us are really, really kind of excited about, and you know, I still wanted to highlight it. Supergirl #1's coming out.
Yes.
And yeah, this comic looks really, really cool. As you guys know, it is the summer of Superman. And Kara Zor-El is a key member of the Super family in Metropolis. But what happens when she strikes out on her own? Follow Kara as she returns to the roots of Midvale, home of Supergirl. But how could this be? Our hero has not been back in years, and the protector of the town has been saving the day for weeks. Can Supergirl stop the imposter before they steal her fresh start in life? Let's go. And then there's some really cool covers. This one right here, that I really like this cover right here.
I love the art germ. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And then Hanano kept
Beautiful.
beating me on this comic yesterday.
I saw that.
I couldn't bid against him. I couldn't do it. I was like, oh, he understands, but I really want it. Yeah, just really cool covers of Supergirl, and we'll talk about some of those covers and ways you can get it. This one right here. Wow. Dang.
That reminds me
Nice,
of
yeah.
the girl. There's a book, Supergirl book, like an actual physical book with one of the characters from like one of the older movies. I forgot what her name is, but yeah, that cover of Supergirl that you were just showing reminds me of that physical book I had. Long.
Oh, this is cool too.
Yeah.
Pretty cool variants on there. Yeah. So shout out to DC on that one. And that leads us into the Marvel comics that are coming out on the VV app. Today we had the Iron Man #219 first appearance of Ghost. Ghost making a big appearance in the new movie Thunderbolts / the New Avengers. This was a cool drop that happened today. I believe it's 3,000 editions for $6.99. And yeah, if you tried your luck on that, good luck to you. Then tomorrow we have Philosophy by Ron English dropping tomorrow on 8 a.m. There's 3 different covers. We have the common, the rare, and the ultra rare. And this is going to be 2025. Oh, sorry. published 2025. The edition size is going to be $19.59, and it's going to be for $7. A continuation of Ron English's comic book series. I believe this one is supposed to be a big book of quotes of all of Ron English's quotables. So very interesting thing there. And then we have the Avengers number 32, the first appearance of Bill Foster.
Who?
Yep, Bill Foster. You know, he might be somebody. It looks like they're highlighting Black Bolt. Maybe his Black Bolt. I'm not sure. But yep, this comic is coming out on Thursday, 8 a.m. It's going to be for $7 with 3,000 editions. 3,000 editions seem to be the new number that they're floating around for these old school comics. And then, of course, this Friday, capping off being our Star Wars comic of the month. We have Mandalorian number 1, which I believe is going to be the first appearance of Din Djarin and Grogu. So we have
the first cameo appearance
of
Grogu.
Okay, so not full appearance yet. Okay, cool. All right, so we have the Mandalorian, we have the common, the uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and secret rare. I like you know, I know some people really like the black and whites and stuff like that, you know, like where the common mirrors the uncommon and the rare mirrors the ultra rare. But I really like when they're able to do all the different rare variants, so that way you get your different flavors, because each one of these comics are really cool and for like different reasons, right? Yeah. So yeah, really cool.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. So this one's going to be for 10 gems, okay, a little bit of bump price, and there's going to be 7,500 editions of this comic coming out. All right, and that leads us to...
Oh, one sec, though. Isn't with this comic you get a digital...
Yeah, the frame.
Yeah, that's why I really like this.
We get the crafts with the frames, you know. This is kind of like getting it slabbed, right? Like getting your comic slab, kind of. But these are what they will call the version variants without the wording on top of there. And it comes with the frame. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it. They've done something like this before. I really like it.
So, I believe you don't have to do anything extra for these frames. Just whatever variant you get the bonus frame. So it's going to be really cool, you know, putting your VVverse house, docking it up, you know what I mean? You need all 5? Of course you do. Of course you need all 5. You know? What would you do with only 2 of them, huh?
Come on.
Right?
Let's go. And then this week in DC, we have Absolute Batman and Supergirl number 1, Absolute Batman number 8, and Supergirl number 1. These are coming out on Wednesday, dropping on the Candy website on candy.io. These are going to be for $10 each. There's 1,000 packs of each of these. It's what Candy does is they put out a comic the same week, right? And so they have the core, which is going to be the regular common cover. And those are going to be available for a cheaper price. They're going to be at $5, from $5 to $4. And you'll be able to collect those core covers until the end of the year, December 31st. Now, the special variant covers, those are only going to be there for 1 week time. So you have a limited time to get these 1 week, okay? They always drop on Wednesdays. And then if you have a Bat Cow, you do have utility. The Bat Cow gives you early access to these comics where you're able to go for 1 comic at a special time, even though spaces are limited on those times, right? So if you want to get in there early, get it in there, get your variant cover. The Absolute Batman one, they have the Mr. Freeze cover right here. Looks really creepy. Want to see what's going on with that series. And then you have your Supergirl covers right here, that art germ right there. I mean, fire. Absolute flames fuego. All right. So what do I mean about the candy drop? Are these comics still there? Yes. So last week they dropped Absolute Green Lantern number 2, and they dropped Justice League, the Atom Project number 5. And then you'll see that these comics are still available until tomorrow drop time. After that, these comics will no longer be for sale, and whatever comics are there, they're there. but you can always pick up the cores at any time. So like Summer Superman special number 1, you have the entire Batman Hush series right now, very popular right now. Also the Absolute series from DC. They've been cooking. They got the Absolute Batman series, very popular. Superman series. We have the Flash one. Martian Manhunter, I hear, is a very surprisingly good series happening right now. Then we have Green Lantern, Absolute Wonder Woman. Then they also have the Aquaman, the new one that's coming that started this year. And then we also have Justice League Unlimited and the Atom Project that is continuing to put out there. You can also get the All-In special that came out. And again, you can get all those cores for up to December 31st. Once that happens, right now it's an open edition. Once December 31st happens, that cuts it off. And then we know how limited these comics are going to be. Let's go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
These
really
are
cool.
some awesome books. Yeah.
Yeah, really cool. Just checking it out. And that, my friends, leads us to our first commercial. And now a word from our sponsor.
The Incredible Hulk #1. He wasn't born a monster, but in the blink of a gamma-powered blast, he became one. This is where it all began. The Incredible Hulk #1.
The year was 1962. A scientist named Bruce Banner tried to save a life and instead unleashed something no one could ever control.
The gray-skinned beast, half man, half monster, all rage. This is the issue that changed comics forever.
Whether you're a lifelong Marvel fan or just getting started, this is a must-read. The origin, the mystery, the tragedy. Hulk isn't just strong, he's complicated.
Grab yours today in digital form on the VV Digital Collectibles app. Or, if you're lucky, grab a physical copy and hold history in your hands.
Don't feel like reading it yourself? No problem. Head over to Get to the Comics where Oz will read it to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do it now!
Experience the story that started it all. The Incredible Hulk #1. Get it, read it, remember it.
Hulk smash! Let's go. Let's go. We had some BD drops that happened this week with the Star Wars. We had the Mandalorian drop. We had Grogu and Mando, Din Djarin dropping. Did you ladies go for the drop this week?
I did not.
Sorry, yes, I did go for Grogu.
The SR or the regular?
The SR.
And did you land one?
Yes. Well, and I saw that it was, so I got one. I couldn't decide because it was hard to tell what the feel was. If I should pick one up in the market or go for the drop. So I got one on the drop, and then I saw there was only like 10 left. So I went back and like just kept refreshing and got a rebound.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Yep. I got three on the initial drop.
Nice.
Nice.
There is a thing where if you do the wait list and automatic payment, you can just go for it again. So I just went for it again and again. So I got 3 Grogus. I was very happy.
Nice.
I helped a collector at heart and I gave one up for $150. And then I have one right now for $300, just in case another collector would like to collect it for their heart. And then I'll just keep one for myself. Grogu, some of these collectibles are really, really good. Grogu it's cute. He's a very popular character. The collectible looks good. Even when he's inside of his little cocoon thing, like he's sleeping and he looks a little cute. You see his little hair and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, it really the Pram, right? It's called Pram.
Pram, yeah.
Yeah, please, Star Wars people, like, come on. My bad. Cocoon thing, Pram. I got you. Cleaned it up. But continuing on the Star Wars trend, we do have the helmets coming out. Star Wars helmet collection coming out this Saturday at 8 a.m. A lot of people are excited for these helmets. $10 a piece. The first 2 helmets are going to be the Stormtrooper helmet and the Shadow Trooper helmet. Stormtrooper is going to have the 3,501 editions at 10. The Shadow Trooper 2,501. The Crimson Trooper 1,501, and then ending with the Mimban Trooper with 1,501. Oh, and then a Night Trooper with 501 helmets, all for $10 a piece. That's going to be on Saturday at 8 a.m. And then we have the cross-section helmet that's coming out, and that is also going to be at 9 a.m. on Saturday. Oh, 9 a.m. on Saturday. So like an hour after the regular helmet drop, that's when we're getting this cross-section helmet. People are very excited about this cross-section helmet because this is the first time you get a peek inside the actual helmet. So all those people that want to recreate the troopers, shout out to the 501 boys, you know what I mean? MC in the building, you know, so now he can make a full accurate helmet with this, you know, with the cross-section, you know, they got the plans now. So there's 5,501 of those available for your helmets. Let's go. And then we have the crafting series right here. Really cool crafts. It kind of rewards the people that already have collected these items. You know what I mean? You can chase it in the market, but you know, those prices get a little bit fishy, and then who knows what happens once these drop. But if you have the Common Vader, you can craft this on one with the lightsaber going through the helmet. If you have the Rancor, you can craft this one right here. The Skywalker lightsaber, you can craft this one, and the Jawa, you can craft this one. And all you need is just that. You're going to burn that item with +5 gems, and you get your brand new helmet. These helmets are limited to 501 a piece. Ladies, will you be going for any of these helmets, or do you have any craft things that you're going to go for?
I have everything but the Rancor. So, and I think it's too pricey to grab it right now, I think.
Yeah.
So I might wait and see what happens. But I think I will definitely craft the other ones. I'm not sure about the helmets, what I'm going to do yet. Again, I have to go through and read the article again.
Yeah. So
it's a lot.
It's going to be very exciting. I believe this is happening at 8:30. Okay, so this is going to be in between the cross section. So, you know, you're going to have the regular helmet, and then you're going to have the craft at 8:30. And then you're going to have the cross section at 9. So those people that are sniping the market are going to have a fun time between 8:20 and 8:30. That 10-minute time. I'm looking at you, BE. Good luck, buddy. Let's go. All right. And then in between Star Wars month, Blackpink is in your area with a huge show. They're back, and they're stronger than ever. And this is by far the longest article we have ever had on this app. Blackpink concert finale series. All right. Okay. The big thing about this one, guys, this burns after 3 days. Do not pay attention to the amount of numbers you're going to see. You're going to see numbers like 5,000, 14,000, 9,000. Do not fret. It will all be burned within 3 days. So you have to be very strategic of what you're going to do. There's lots of ins and outs on this drop. So here we go. We're going to start with Jisoo Common right there. And there's going to be 14,000 of these, 14,000 at $10, okay? Most of these are going to be $10 for all of the different characters. I do not believe these are blind box. I believe these are, you pick what you want out of these. So this Jisoo for the uncommon is going to be 14. The rare is going to be for 20, and that's going to be 6,000 editions. And then we have Jenny at, so there's 3. There's 3. Yeah, there's 3 different ones. Okay, yeah. So each girl is going to have 3 different editions. One's going to be a common at 10. One's going to be a rare, uncommon at 15, and then a rare at 20. Okay. So all 4 of the girls. So we can just keep going there. One has like a cutoff sleeve. One that got the pink sweater, and then one has the black sweater. Okay. We got Lisa. We got Jisoo.
I just gotta say, but for you, Arcade, one-time deal only. Yeah, it's $9.99, $14.99, and $19.99. Just for you, Arcade.
Let's go. Stop saying 20 jizz, baby. Come on. All right. And then now we have the Blackpink neon lights. They're going to be going for 25 a piece with each one of the girls' names on there. 3,000 is limited to 3,000 editions. And then we have the diorama series. The diorama for each one of the girls, well, they each get their room, 4 different rooms. We have Behind the Beat, we have Moment to Glow, we have Sound On, and we have the Green Light, all for 15 gems, $14.99, and they're limited to 6,000 a piece. And if you collect all 4, you are in place to get Take the Stage. Take the Stage is going to be limited to 2,500. There will be no burns, I believe. There will be no burns. This is just a craft. So if you have all 4 of the dioramas, you get to Take the Stage for free. And then we have the light box. The light box is going to be the most expensive thing that we're going to have this weekend on Saturday. And it's going to be for $34.99. These are limited to 2,500. We have the ultra rare black pink, the gray pink, and then we have the white black, and then we have the 3 different ones. So we have blush mode, monochrome mode, and midnight mode. All right, so much black pink in our area. Are we excited for the black pink-a-thon?
It's really not for me. I think if my daughter was younger, because she was all into the whole Barbies and little doll things, so she would have loved the rooms if I had it for a BBverse, but she's way older now. But so good luck to whoever is gonna go for it. But yeah, not for me.
I think there are some interesting things you can do with these rooms, especially with all the different collectibles and stuff like that. If you want your girly house, and that means Vivi, we gotta get Barbie, man. Let's go. Barbie.
Yeah.
What about you, Raven?
I don't think this one's for me either, but I am curious to see how it plays out with it only being on sale for 3 days. I think that'll make it interesting.
Yeah, I think for me, I might go for one of these lights. I might go for one of these little light boxes. Who knows?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Then we got the Star Wars. We got more Star Wars. We got the pod racing. We are action packed this week with so many different drops. It's amazing. And we have the Anakin pod racer. It is all these pod racers are all come with the matching base for free. Matching bases for free. They listened to us. They were like, look, we like our collectible, but we hate that it's stuck to a base. Now they're a little bit separate, and you can put it on your base yourself. There you go. Turn up the base. They're going to be $30 each. We have Anakin Skywalker. We have Sobova's pod racer, which is gigantic. That's crazy. Sobova, what are you doing, bro? Opposite. Then we have Gasgano's pod racer, and then we also have Ben Quadrino's pod racer. Let's go. All the pod racers. And then you know what? You can get a pit droid. Pit droid. Let's go. Pit droids limited to 519 of those pit droids, of course, on the $30 price tag. And then we have a diorama coming in with the Mos Espa Grand Arena, of course, from the Phantom Menace movie. Really cool scene. You can stage your pod racing event. You can put Jabba up here watching it all happen and stuff like that. Set up your Star Wars scene. It's going to be for 2,185 of those, and it's a craft deal. So if you hold any of 83 digital collectibles from the Pod Racer series, you can craft. Nothing will be burned. So that's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, that is cool.
So buy 3 of those from the store, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's going to be store only. Store purchases only. Yeah. So store purchases only. So buy 3 of them at the store, and you're going to be eligible to get a Grand Arena. Heck yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a great job on the dioramas, I gotta say.
Yeah, the dioramas are super clean. They look really good in the Vverse and in AR. Again, I can't stress enough how good these things look in AR and transforming our world into whatever world you want. We also have McFarlane Digital coming out with association with the McFarlane Toys. They have the Blood Axe with Horse from Spawn the Dark Ages, and that pre-order is going to be launching on Friday. So what you want to do, you want to go to your local GameStop or your GameStop website, and then you just go to and look for McFarlane. And this was going to be on for the pre-order. And guess what, guys? You are buying the physical, but the digital comes with it right here. It's a beautiful thing, man. Really,
Nice.
really cool. That's one cool thing about the McFarlane platform is most of these are going to be available in your stores, your Walmarts, your GameStops, and then you get the digital along with it. I have a couple myself. I have a Wonder Woman I bought for my wife, a Spawn, and the Big Lebowski for me. This is one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite characters. Really cool platform, and then you can go take it to the McFarlane digital website where you can have they have their own showroom and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, shout out to McFarlane
Yep. Shout out.
Digital. Oh, let's go,
That's
guys.
awesome. Yeah, I love the quality of their collectibles too.
Yeah,
Really like high quality stuff.
yeah, really, really cool stuff. I got my Spawn right there. There it is, right there. And then we also have been having our activity challenge on the VV app. Where I'm gonna send it to our correspondent Raven, who is battling on the leaderboard every day. How's it going?
It is a battle daily, that's for sure. But no, I love the concept of the challenge, and that it's limited to a month, and then hopefully at some point there'll be another challenge with different things you have to complete. A couple changes I'd like to see for the next time, just a checklist, so you can see what you've completed that day.
Yeah.
But I try to do mine early enough that if I miss something, which I have my own personal checklist, but sometimes they don't all seem to work. But I have enough time the next day to finish them. But yeah, so we're getting there. I think it's, I don't know, is it almost halfway through now?
Yeah. It ends
getting there.
May 28th.
28th,
So,
yeah.
a couple more weeks, you guys got to get in there. Make sure you're putting your items on list. If it does sell, put it up for higher. Put it up for higher, guys.
And if it does sell, it's great, right?
Yeah, you get gemmies. Yep.
I think you have to have it up there for at least 3 days.
3 days, yeah. I'm just
3 days,
leaving everything till the challenge is over, just to be sure.
Just run it up, guys. Run it up.
But no, it's fun. You can see a lot of interaction in the community feed on the app. And it's nice to see. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
nowhere near even like the bottom 500. So I like to go look at the leaderboard and just to see who's up there. And I always look for like familiar names because there's people still I don't know their because it's like a bunch of letters and numbers.
Mhm.
But every so often I'm like, oh, Raven, Raven's got work to do when I see her going down. But yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Let's go.
gotta hang in there.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. I'm glad that they're actually doing something with the app, getting people to get on the app and check it out. And liking and commenting and getting used to going on the feed and stuff like that. A-okay with me. And people just get to discover more people. Like you said, D, like there's people that like still we don't know who they are, and then we're getting to know them and stuff like that. And they find out that, oh wait, there's a bigger community out there. You know what I mean? So really, really cool. So that leads us to our first giveaway, sponsored by Vivi, our supported giveaway by Vivi. Make sure you're putting hashtag Vivi in the chats, hashtag Vivi in the chats. We're going to bring up the giveaway tool right now. Perfect. 16 people in there. 16 people in there. Make sure you're putting hashtag Vivi, hashtag Vivi. We're going to give you a couple of more minutes. Hashtag Vivi, get your hashtag ins right now. 16
Right now.
people. Right now. Right
Meow.
now. Let's go. Yeah, man. What a lot of drops this week. A lot of drops.
A
Very
lot of
interesting.
drops. A lot of
I like-
different drops.
Yeah, different drop. You're expecting all Star Wars, but then Blackpink was like, no, we got some cooking to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very interesting this week in Vivi and all of the digital platforms along with Katie. I'm going for that Supergirl. That Supergirl.
Same.
I gotta
heck
get that
yes.
art chart. I gotta get that art chart.
Yes.
It looked too good. She looked too good. All right, everybody, get your hashtag in there, and we are going to run it. Let's go.
Run it. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody. Richard got in there on the sneaky tip just in time. Shout out to you, Delco.
Dude, let's go.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Delco, dude. Major,
Awesome tunes.
awesome tune.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to him for providing that song that they gave for the schedule this week. Amazing. Glad to have him a part of our team. Hell yeah! Shout out to Delco, dude.
Hells
Let's
yeah.
go, baby.
Let's go.
All right.
All right.
So that takes us to now, guys. We want you to put in hashtag key moment to be a part of the comic giveaway that we're going to be doing. We have 3-packs of amazing comics coming to you, shipped to you by our wonderful sponsor, Key Comics. Let's go.
Let's
And
go.
then our guest isn't here yet. He was here, but he's gone.
Guest, come back, guest.
Guest, come back.
Come back. I know you're in the chats.
Come back, guest.
Enter your hashtag and get back. Get through the interview.
Get to the interview.
Do it
Or
now.
we'll just have to start making stuff up about you.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yes,
I'm
if you're not
I'm down
here,
to
then
just start
defend
making up
yourself.
stuff.
Come on now.
Yeah, man. Really excited about this giveaway. It's gonna be really, really cool, man.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
here we go. Let's go.
Let's go.
He was born in the land of Oz, but now he traveled across the pond. Then he's from England now. It's our man, the president of WebV, the leader of WebV Weekends, and Get to the Comics. It's Osmond Collette. Brother Osmond, what's up, my guy? How are you
Hello.
doing?
Hello. Good morning. I'd like to ask you a bunch of questions. I want them answered immediately. Are you having a good time? I want to say yes. Now do it now. Like, comment, subscribe. Come on.
I have a question for you.
How we going, guys? Are we going good?
Chill. Okay.
I said now, come on, chill, and don't forget,
Chill, man.
stick around.
You're on the wrong side of the car.
I know,
What are you doing,
I
man?
know. Yeah, I'm on the side. So yeah, that's right. I'm in an undisclosed location. No, it's actually around my kid's bedtime, and I've been kicked out of the house. So I thought I'd just come out here in the car where the Wi-Fi signal is still strong, and I can yell as loud as I want.
There you
Let's
go.
Well, we
but
appreciate
how are we
you
doing?
taking the time, man. Taking your time to come out and talk with us, man. I'm really excited to get you here on the Comics Guru Council, my friend.
Oh, comics guru. I mean, like, that's very flattering. I wouldn't consider myself a guru, but I do okay.
Yeah, and see, and that's
So
all
modest.
we need. You know what I mean? We are brand new, so we're learning the comics and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to see what got you into comics. Ray, take it away.
Yeah, no, that's what I wanted to know too. Just your background and how did Osmond Collette start collecting? What was your first collection? Like, did this start when you were a kid?
Yeah,
us
well, basically, it's also the origin story of Osmond's Collects. All right, gather around, kids. Unfortunately, I'm doing this from my phone, so I can't see the chats at the moment. So I'm assuming everyone's there. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I can't see, but I'll assume you're all there. But yeah, just gather around and for a tale of as Breezebro pointed out, I am originally from Western Australia, a small rural town right at the very south of Perth. Collecting, basically, just got into collecting because I enjoyed. I'm a late 80s kid, so I sort of grew up with the likes of all the fun shows like Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers. Sort of caught the tail end of things like Thundercats and Silverhawks and stuff like that. But yeah, I mainly got more into the Marvel, the DC side of things as I grew up. And yeah, just always just loved of superheroes, loved fandom. I basically got into a little bit of everything, and yeah, just once I sort of came out here to the UK, everything kind of went a little bit dormant for a little while. But then I found Vivi, and then it's sort of a spiral from there.
How did you find Vivi? Curious. Did somebody introduce you to it, or you just random search?
No,
Rabbit hole?
well, I'm sure I found Vivi the same way most people found it. As I basically got into crypto to start with, heard about things like the big ones, was it Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then was following different influencers on YouTube. One of them being actually it was a few of them, but then I heard about the Omi token, and then the Omi token basically led me to Vivi. And I was like, okay, that sounds pretty cool. And then I heard that they got the licenses like Marvel and DC and stuff like that. I was like, ooh, no, this sounds intriguing. And yeah, got a little more curious, signed up on the app. made my first comic book purchase, which was a New Mutants number 98, the first appearance of Deadpool. Yeah, no, funny enough, it wasn't until like a while ago when I didn't realize when I actually purchased it was actually like a 6-digit like palindrome. It was like amazing. So
Oh,
yeah,
man,
so,
not too many of those out there, man.
no, it's not too many of them. So I
Out.
know, I was like, oh, 5, 6. Oh, it was a lot of digits, and it was a palindrome. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So yeah, basically, made my first purchase, and then sort of left it for a little bit. But then the gold moment sort of dropped, and then basically I sort of really got into it around like gold moments time. But I dabbled here and there. Like I did like some of the early drops. I think I did the Marvel Mighty's Fantastic Four, the first series of Marvel Zombies, and a few other here and there just to sort of get used to it. And yeah, just I've been collecting ever since here and there.
Right on, man. So like, what is like one of your big fandoms? Like, what are you really excited about? When it comes to like this is the thing that gets me going.
Oh, I mean, like I basically just everything. But I suppose if I had to pick one particular fandom, everyone knows I'm a massive Predator fan. So I'd probably say if it's Alien, Predator, Terminator, any of that sort of stuff, like I just like, oh my god, yeah. Well, it's like, especially when those Predator posters dropped, I was just like, oh my god.
This is for me.
I know. I was like, oh, this is like all we need now. I'm still screwing for it. I know it's coming. I just don't know when. Is like our premium Predator collectible, or maybe get like like a Schwarzenegger, like a Dutch or a Dylan, Carl Weathers, something on that line to get the whole team in there. But that'd be amazing. I'm just all for it. Or another one I sort of speculated a while back was that how if we had because on the platform we've got like the two skeletons, it's sort of like box.
Mhm.
Well, imagine we had. Yeah, but imagine we had that, but we had like Dutch and Dylan like do like the iconic like hand slap.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I'd be like all over that. So yeah, those are probably my two biggest fandoms. Yeah, and just basically just sort of like, yeah, like I said, I'm just sort of like really just into everything.
Well, so before that, like, are there other like movies and shows that you grew up watching that kind of helped shape how you started collecting? Besides, getting the collectibles on BB, the Predators and Alien, was there like other shows and movies that kind of like influenced the way you collected?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like was sort of more like things like action figures and stuff like that. Like growing up as a kid, like I was trying to think of like trying to go back now. This is like early '90s. I'm trying to think now. So let's see. I had all the original Ninja Turtles. So I had like all the Leonardos, the Donatellos. Had Casey Jones, who was my favorite character as well. So I had all like
Mhm.
it sometimes it really makes me cry because like some of these toys are worth like big money these days. I was like, yep, I had that one. I had that one.
Mhm.
It's like I kept them in condition in a box. I'd probably be doing all right by now. But when you're like 6, you don't think of these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was things like that. So I had like the Ninja Turtle, all the action figures out of that. Had all the vehicles and stuff as well. What else I had? Then sort of dabbled like I had like all like the original like sort of Power Ranger toys. The Power Rangers for me, well, that was a big like I'm talking like original Power Rangers, not this like Power Rangers like Lost in Time, like
Yes.
Dino
Yes,
Crisis, like I'm talking like
Dino
OG
Rangers.
Power Rangers here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Greedy,
But-
Kimberly, Zach,
Yes.
Billy,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
your favorite Ranger?
Who was my favorite Ranger?
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to go. It was probably Zach, the Black Ranger. Only because I love the way he could like breakdance and like especially like I used to always really enjoy the Super Nintendo game of Power Rangers,
Yeah.
and he used to always have this really annoying attack where he'd like sort of like do like the splits and like sort of poke his foot out and like sort of like extended like and sort of kick like all the putties all over the screen. It was like the best attack ever.
Oh,
And
man.
also fun fact as well, and I'm also very excited about this, is that because London Comic-Con is coming up in next week, and who's going to be there attending? It's the original Black Ranger, baby.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The creator of hip hop keto.
Yeah, exactly. Like Zach Fu.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he looks like he hasn't aged a bit either, dude. Like that.
He's done all right.
Yeah, he looks still the same. My favorite
I-
character, my favorite Ranger was Green Ranger, man. I used to love it.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
So cool. My boy, he had all like you said, Oz, everything. Like
Yeah.
the Falcon, all the like the big
Yeah.
turtle thing that they used to have.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Everything.
Yeah, I used to have the White Ranger's saber.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like so cool. And actually, funny enough, I actually met the guy briefly at another London Comic Con like a couple years back.
Yeah, Jason David Frank, I think his name.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, really cool. I didn't realize like how like tatted up the guy was. I was like, holy crap! I was like, how do you hide all this stuff?
Similar to you then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so is there like any like when it comes to comic books, is there any particular comic books that you go after? Is it for like covers? Is it for story? Is it for like for the characters? Like what is it that go for you?
Well, for me personally, it's always been the ultra rare covers. When like basically collecting on BB, I started off basically just like trying to go for everything, and then it sort of got to the point where like I have to sort of like pick something because I'm just going to send myself broke here. And then yeah, I sort of I mean I kind of like this. I settle on the ultra rare covers because I feel, well, first of all, the ultra rare covers have got the VV exclusive covers, so you can't find them anywhere else. So that's that was really cool. They've also got all the like the exclusive artists as well, because some of the artwork on those covers is just unbelievable. And there was a nice it was a nice sort of price point compared to the secret rares as well. So if you're looking for like up there like in the way of like value, they say, and also that at the time they were kind of all holding their value quite well. So compared like the secret rares, I mean the secret rares, I mean I'm all for the secret rares. I understand like scarcity and all that sort of stuff, but just some of the covers I just didn't like, just because they were just like they were plain. They just had like the interior of the character on the front, and they were just like pretty boring. But
Yeah.
But like I said, I totally get like the collectible side of it, like being like the first appearance of the character and all that sort of jazz. But for me, like just the custom artwork on the ultra rares was really appealing. So I ended up basically just more or less targeting them. Some of them I bought way too high compared to where they are now. But I'm sure we've all got some of them in our portfolios when it was a much more wild time. But yeah, these days, but these days it's more or less just what I try and keep an eye on.
In physical comic books, which ones do you collect? Do you have any like physically like that you have like some that you're like, yeah, I got that one, or ones that you're after right now?
Well, right now, like I actually don't have much in the way of physical comics. Like I only really sort of collect the ones that are either gifted to me or or just like I might pick up like when I'm in like the comic book shop, like because my kids are getting older now, like I'm trying to take them more, like trying to introduce them more into the fandom. So sometimes I might see something that's appealing or something like that. But probably the best one I got. Well, actually, funny enough, the best one I got that was actually at was in Vegas DCon.
All right.
And what I got was I actually got the first appearance of Predator in a 8.0.
Nice. There
Yeah.
you go.
It was funny, like because I was like walking through like the aisles. I mean, I think Hinano was there as well. D, you may not have been too far away. Josh was with me. Collectors Gone Digital, and I was walking through the aisles. This is the first day, and I'm just like browsing everything. Next, I see like this the like Predator, like first appearance of Predator. I was like, oh my god! I was like, and then like I was thinking like but then I looked at the price point. And I was like, I mean, I want it, but I don't want to like blow all my money like right now. So I was like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to put this back. I'm going to put it back. I'm going to walk away. And then at the very last day of DCon, if I come back and it's still here, I'm going to buy it. Because that to me says that the universe wants me to have this comic. And who am I to argue with the universe? So
I love our justifications for stuff, man. I'm the same way.
I know. That's why I justify it to myself. So we go off. We do the event. It's the last day of a DCon. I come back. And there it is. And I still look and I say, Josh, go, well, there it is. It's there. The universe wants me to have this comic, so I have to have it. And yeah. But yeah, so that's one of my favorite comics.
You have to use that more in life. But then if it's not there, I'd be like, oh, I should have got it. And it would just drive me nuts that I didn't FOMO enough.
Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, but then saying that if it wasn't there, then I'm sure an opportunity will present itself again to get it. I just don't know when.
That's true. So you have a YouTube show called Get to the Comics. And we
I
have
Get
do,
to
yeah.
the comics.
now.
I do, and
Yeah.
and also massive thank you for that little shout out, like in the commercial as well. I was watching it like and chatting in the background. I was going, oh, that's so cool. Well, thank you very much.
That was
Of
fun. That was
course,
fun
yeah.
commercial. It just worked perfectly too.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite comic is Hulk #1. But so what? So we've all been lucky enough to be on your show, and it's always
Mhm.
been a blast watching them. What inspired you to create it?
What inspired me to create it? Well, I was just sort of thinking like, because like obviously everyone's like familiar with what I do like with WebV, like in the WebV Wednesdays and weekends show, and the WebV has always been more like a community type of thing that I do, like for the community. And I was thinking, well, I kind of want to do something for myself. So I was like, what can I do that I could kind of like set myself apart? I was like, well, I like comic books. And it seems like today, like all you need to do is basically just make a video of yourself doing something, and it can go viral and get popular. So I was like, well, I like reading comic books, so why don't I just try reading a comic book? And so so the first iteration of the channel was Relax and Read. And the first comic I tried reading, I think, was Spectacular. I think it was Spectacular Spider-Man, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was the first appearance of Cloak and Dagger.
Nice,
And
all right.
yeah, so if anyone is still available, if anyone is interested, it is still available on my YouTube profile, Osmond Collects. Not Get to the Comics, it's on Osmond Collects 63. If you ever want to check it out, so all the old videos are still there. And yeah, basically I went on there and just basically just feel myself just like looking at I wasn't doing like anything I'm doing now, but it was basically just reading it, just looking at the pictures. And then all of a sudden people started like commenting in the chats, because I did it live as well. And it was actually Double Quill that actually gave me the inspiration. She wrote saying, oh, you know what you should do? You should like read the panels kind of like Audible. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's try that.
That's super
And
cool.
yeah, so that basically
know.
evolved from there. And then basically I just sort of did a few more like just by myself, just like reading the comics. It got a little bit more popular. And then it wasn't until I actually had Josh at Collectors Gone Digital come on, and we did the Addiction #2.
I remember
And
that one.
yeah, and he was there with me. Like, we were talking about, we were bouncing off ideas and basically just having a really good time. We even had Vincent Dezola in the chat as well, like bouncing comments and off as well. I was just like, holy crap! Like, the creator of the comics today, like, in our chat commenting with us, like, what do we do? So no, just keep going. And but then after that, like, I realized like that the real secret sauce I've been missing the whole time was actually more like interaction, like actually getting members of the community or even members outside the community and coming up and actually reading the comic book with me. Like, we can talk, we can have fun, we can. So that was like the real like inspiration behind like the next iteration of the channel, which turned into Get to the Comics. And funny enough, the inspiration behind that, the name Get to the Comics, like, I was just sort of thinking, I was actually, because I work in waste management. I drive a forklift 90% of my time. I'm just sitting there cruising around my forklift, just like mulling in the back of my head, and just like different names. I was like, comics this, comics that, Get to the comic. I was like, it's like the light bulb moment. I was like, ding. I was like, ooh, that's good.
And you heard
then,
it in the Arnold voice, right?
I did. Oh, absolutely heard Mel. Yeah, because like obviously like Predator was like one of my favorite movies. Like, my favorite line in the movie is like, "Get to the chopper!" Ah! I was like, oh my god, that's like so good. So yeah, so did a bit of a rebranding. Shout out to Davo, who was very kind enough to design the logo for me. And yeah, that was it. And then the first episode was what if was the aliens what if basically if Burke survived the events of Hartley's Hope. And my first guest was Mr. Falcon. And yeah, we had a great time, great success, and it's just the channel's just sort of gradually been growing from then. And then we've had basically all different members of the community all on, like ranging from yourselves all the way to I even had David Quinn and Vincent Zozzolo on doing the Addiction 1 and 2. So it's sort of it's all gradually sort of building up.
That's amazing.
So for you, what has been your favorite character to portray? Like getting into the character, getting into the voice and everything, like the one that you've done so far, And what is one that character that somebody else did that surprised you? It was like, whoa.
Monstar.
Oh yeah, though I was. Funny enough, I was actually about to say Monster because, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen it already, the previous episode of Get to the Comics was none other than VB Radio, the True Media Group, and of course the Digital Force, which is Hinano, D, Who Biggest Bro, Raven, and of course Chris Severs. And yeah, D come out with Monster was really good.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
And of course,
portrayal
and of course, like all the voices you were throwing around as well, bro, they were great as well. But for myself,
Mhm.
I don't know. I've done like so many different voices now, kind of like lost track. But probably the ones I had probably the most fun with, like I've done basically like from Russian voices to German to robots. Oh, actually, no, I got one that was a lot of fun. I actually destroyed my vocal cords, but it was a lot of good fun doing. It was actually what if Donald Duck became Wolverine, and I did that with an emoji.
You did Donald Duck the whole
And
time?
I did Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a rough one. That's a rough
I know. It kind of turned into more like a slash between like Donald Duck and like Gollum, but
Precious.
it'll come around a little bit like this. I'm Donald Duck. Rawr.
And because
Wow,
like
process.
Wolverine already has like a gravelly voice, like in Donald Duck.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I got to see if I can just destroy myself. I'm the best at what I'll do, and what I'll do is not very nice. Wow,
Yeah,
process.
that's the Wolverine. You're like, oh, look at you, little cute little Wolverine. You're not gonna
I
do
know, it's
anything.
just like, don't call cute. And
You
yes,
also
I've
did really well
done.
with the... Oh, sorry.
Yes. Hey, little prince. Uncle O says hi.
Let's go.
If anybody in the community wants to be on Get to the Comics and join you and read a comic, how could they do that?
They just simply need to express your interest. Let me know, and what you can either get hold of me on X. I also have email addresses as well, on all the links in my videos. I'm more than happy to try and accommodate everybody in the community, whether you're outside the community, in the community. If you are interested, want to come on, give it a go. Absolutely up for it. I do have a little bit of a full schedule at the moment, but let me know if that you're interested, and yeah, I will definitely do my best to get you in as soon as I can. I am. Like I said, I am trying to do more like group readings now, just because I don't want people like waiting for too long. But I do all sorts of readings. I do individuals, groups. I've done families. I've done a couple of family readings, spouses. Yeah, done all sorts of stuff at the moment. It's been a lot of fun, and just the positive feedback from the community has been really inspiring, really encouraging, and really thank you, massive thank you from I really do. I mean, thank you.
Yeah,
And-
it's a really cool. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry.
No, I'll just say it's just a really cool show. You're getting people to read their comic books, right? And then, for me myself, being up there with you guys, it was just a really cool experience. You feel safe. You get to kind of just like relax and just be silly at a time. And so like for that like good hour, you just sit back and just kicking it like you're like kids
Exactly.
again, right? Reading a
Exactly.
comic book like in the cafeteria. So like
Yeah,
it's really
absolutely.
really cool, man. I love the vibe of the show.
Yeah, I just love seeing like some people who come on for the first time, they've never really sort of done it before, and then like they sort of like start off like really like, oh, I'm not sure about this, but then by the end of it, like they're ripping into it, they're like and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like one particularly comes to mind is the one I did with you, Raven, with She-Hulk #1. By the end of
Yeah.
it, you're like ripping doors off the hinges and having a great time. I
I
was
was
like,
banging
yeah,
my
this
desk.
is what I love to see. Yeah, it was great. It was great fun.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah, man, that's awesome, brother. Again, man, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. We really appreciate just having you here, and then sharing your story with us and stuff like that. Do you have a comic or something on any comic book at all? Just that you think that we should like take a look at, or like maybe a comic artist or a publisher that we haven't really dove into that you think that maybe we should check out and come back with a book report for you next week?
Well, let me just see. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to think what I've been reading lately, and it's really sort of speak. I definitely last one I read was probably Predator versus Spider-Man. If you haven't read that one, that comic is off to a very good start.
Okay.
Okay.
Have any of you haven't read it yet?
Nope.
I do not know.
Nothing Predator related. I haven't read.
No.
No. Sorry. No offense.
Whoa, wait.
Oh,
Breaking
Hold
news,
the
ladies and
phone, hold
gentlemen.
the phone. Breaking news.
What is this like a hold?
we have something for that.
Happy to
Hold on,
announce
we
that
have
Get to the
something-
Comments will now have a
Wait.
weekly give.
Wait. Yeah. Breaking news.
Surprise. I was like surprised. It's like, ha, my collectibles, you son of a. No, but not.
That's awesome. Let's
No,
go.
that's awesome. Hey, MC, thank you so much, man. That really, I'm speechless. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that.
Oh, Oz, congrats.
Shout out to VV Collectibles. Just looking out, continuing their giveaways that they've been doing throughout the community. As you know, here at Virtual Radio, we're very proud affiliates of VV, and we thank them for giving us the sponsored supported giveaway every week. And now Osmond's getting that for Get to the Comics. That's so awesome, man. Congrats, Oz.
No,
Woo.
thank you.
Awesome.
Again, that's that again, like obviously not for myself, for you guys, the viewers out there, for everyone who takes the time out of their busy days to come support the channel, support basically myself, VV Radio, anyone else out there making content. Make sure you do like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. I mean, if even if you don't do any of that, maybe just write a nice comment, say hi, so let us know you're there, you're in the background, you're listening. It makes it all worth it. Because yeah, it is not easy trying to do this consistently, guys. And yeah, I tip my hat to anybody who's out there creating content.
Yeah, man. And that goes a long way for a lot of people, right? So if you just anybody that you enjoy their content at all, shooting them a quick DM or just like leaving a comment, just saying, "Hey, man, I really appreciate it." It goes a long way. It kind of fuels us, right? Because they're like, okay,
Yeah.
this is a reason why I'm doing this. And then shout out to the people that do leave those DMs into the spaces. It means a lot. It means a world to every content creator, just so they know that they're actually being watched, right? Because sometimes we make this content and it's like, did anybody ever watch it? Do they even care? And you know, you guys have shown that you do. So shout out to everybody, man. Let's go. So, all right, so Oz, we got Predator versus Spider-Man next week. It looks like we got some homework, ladies. Let's go.
That's it. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'm excited because I think the next book is dropping soonish, I think. And yeah, and I guess and also other Predator related stuff as well. Like, you know, we got the new movie in the works as well. We got the animated show coming but the Predator Killer of Killers airing on Hulu. I think it's around June 5th off the top of my head. Yeah, we've got Badlands going on at the end of the month in November. We also got Alien Earth as well. That's just got its release date of the 12th of August. So stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, it's
and
gonna be
exciting stuff.
It's gonna be a good year for you Predator Alien fans,
Ooh,
man. Let's go, baby.
That's it.
Again, Osmond, thank you so much. Make sure you guys are following Osmond Collects on Twitter. Make sure you're following his YouTube channel. Get to the Comics, Webby Weekends on Twitter on Sundays with Doctor Strange. Thank you again, Osmond. Really appreciate you coming.
Thank you, Oz.
And one last thing before I go, make sure you guys pay attention to X or shorts and all that sort of stuff, because you may have seen the first little teaser thing we dropped yesterday. Because I've got a bit of a collaboration going on with California Comics. It's something you guys want to pay attention to. Yeah, because as I said, something's coming.
Ooh.
Yeah. And there's more coming, so stay tuned. And yeah, exciting stuff.
Let's go, baby. I love it, man.
Go. Thank you, Oz.
Brother. Man, all right, we got some exciting thing from Oz, man. What could it be? I don't know.
Speculation.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. All right, Dee, that takes us to our community shout outs.
Okay, let me get that set up. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so starting off with Doobie Doobs. Please, everybody, go and spam him. It was his birthday yesterday, so please go give him a shout out. Happy belated birthday, Doobie.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
you want to
brother.
sing for him, Little Prince? Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's singing? Let's go.
No, I'm not singing. Okay, then other shout outs, I want to give a shout out to Legacy,
Let's
who
go.
is a huge representative in the bat call community, and we did have him on an episode of Future Watch recently, so go check that out. And yeah, just go check out this. He always has spaces along with other members in the bat call space, like Rubius, ATL, Ellis, Prez. Like there's just so many of them. But
Shout
go
out to
check.
them. They've been going strong for a long time. Very loyal to the soil. I wasn't a part of the Bat Cow community for a long time, but I was always in their chat just because I like listening to people that are passionate about what they're collecting, and they're very passionate. Then I got to join the Bat Cow gang in December, and I've been a part of it ever since, and I'm never looking back. Let's go. So shout out to everybody in the Bat Cow spaces. I think I can say this now. Grand Rising, baby. Let's go.
Yes, leave the call.
Eat the call.
Okay, then next we have two actually. We have Comic Guy as well as Video Shane. So I wanted to shout these guys out for an awesome, and also Veal for hosting McFarlane Trivia Night yesterday.
Yeah.
They usually have them once a month, so go into their Discord and check out the calendar for when they have those. But yeah, just wanted to give these guys a shout out because they're also in VV and other projects, and they just want to bring awareness to all the other things out there.
And they're always big supporters of everybody else.
Yes.
So we definitely want to support them. If you guys ever get a chance to go to this trivia show, it is amazing. You get a POAP just for going. They take a screenshot of everybody there. And I will say the trivia, man, like the trivia questions are fun, but these people in here are unhurt. Like they're
tough.
They're better than the bots. Okay, you cannot Google fast enough that these people can type. Okay, like
Right.
It's rough. Yeah.
I think
It's
AI
fun.
would have a problem, right? Grok is like, nah, I can't battle with these people. So it's a really fun time. Shane and Beal and Common Guy, they do a very good job hosting, making it fun, making sure everybody's engaged. And they have different things. So if you're not fast enough, they do give out prizes for even the funniest comment. So you have people like making jokes in there. It's a really good time. Definitely got to shout them out. Shout out to the McFarlane Toy Digital people out there, Discord gang.
Support them. And then we have Shay. We also had her recently last week on Future Watch. But she is a member not only in the Candy Digital community, but she's also now in the Futureverse community because they got acquired recently. And we had her on, and we'll also be having her on coming soon, Raven.
I can't wait.
For Aloha Friday, where we're gonna just geek out and talk shop and have lots of fun. So yeah, if you guys are interested in learning more about Candy Digital specifically, she is a great resource to reach out to.
Yeah. And, that episode was amazing, by the way. Shay did a really good job of getting me pumped up about owning my back house. So I'm very excited for the future of Candy.
Yes, the future is looking mighty bright. And then last but not least, this is our special guest for today, Osman Collect 63. Make sure you guys go and follow him on X, as well as his Get Through the Comics on X as well. And also, please go and check out his YouTube channel and make sure you're subscribed to that as well. Once again, thank you, Oz, for coming on and sharing with us about your story and about your collecting journey.
Heck yeah, man. Wonderful, wonderful show, guys. And it is time, guys, to do the giveaway.
Ooh, giveaway.
Our man Key Comics is providing another banger of a giveaway 4 3-packs of comics coming to you, shipped wherever with a little bit of asterisks because them tariffs, them tariffs. We try to get you, man. But we're gonna work it out. We're gonna try to get to you the best that we can. Make sure you get your hashtag in, #key moment, #key moment, because guess what, guys? When you win a prize here on VR, it becomes a key moment in your life. Let's go. We have 21 entries. Make sure you get those entries in. 21 entries. Get those entries in. Maybe I should pull
Then
up.
you can pull up
Let me pull up the prize.
what the prizes are. I have here. I can show it here.
Okay.
All right, so I got right here. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yep, you're good.
So we have the first bundle we have is One World Under Doom number 4, Gwenpool number 1, and Red Hulk number 4.
Nice.
And then we have our second bundle here, which is Red Hulk number 4, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe One Last Time number 1, and Godzilla vs. X-Men, which is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a foil. Oh, and that one is the foil. Okay.
Foil edition, yep.
Yep. And then we've got bundle number 3, Godzilla vs. X-Men number 1, Gwenpool number 1, and Spider-Verse vs. Venomverse number 1. And the web is foil. Really cool. And then we got bundle number 4, Ultimate X-Men number 15, Daredevil number 21, and Phoenix number 11.
Nice.
And last but not least, we have our 1:50 ratio, Phoenix number 3, and that's for the special person who was listening for what Big Bro will be asking later on.
Which
And
is
that's
right
fun.
now. Let's
Right
go. All right, guys. 6 months ago, we were sucked into a portal, and we are now in this variant. What variant are we in? What
Ooh, good
variant
one.
universe are we in now? First one that gets it gets the prize. That means you had to watch the intro, though. You had to watch the intro. Oh, Majin, we were in the 616. We were in the 616, but now we're in a different one. We're in a different variant. Where are we? The 404? No, that's an error. 404 is an
Error.
error.
Good one, Richard.
I will be looking at the chats. Until then, let's take it to the giveaway tool. Oh. Ronnie Lido got it. Earth 1.
Let's go.
We are now in Earth 1 where everything is possible.
That's awesome. Congrats, Ronnie.
You say in the chat, it would be pretty fast with the
Oh. Yes.
Let's go. Shout out to Ronnie Lido. You are walking away with our Yasmin Putra variant of the comic. Putra. You say it fast. The Phoenix number 3, 1/50 variant comics. Shout out to you, Ryan Lido. We will be getting in contact with you. And let's take it to the giveaway tool and let's start giving away these prizes for comic pack number 1. Who's it gonna be?
Good luck.
It's gonna be J Black Widow. Shout out to J Black Widow. You are the winner of a comic book bundle number 1. Let's run again. Let's see who's it gonna be this time for comic bundle number 2.
Sorry. Before we continue, J Black Widow, since this is the first time I'm seeing you in the chats, if you can please DM me on X at D1andOnly_, and I can get in contact with you that way about your mailing address.
Let's go. Andy's in the chat. Shout out to you, J Black Widow. Thank you for coming and welcome to the show. Let's go.
Welcome.
You're now a VR trooper, huh? That's what we're gonna call our people. We are troopers. Let's go.
All right.
It's already copyrighted. We can't do that. Okay, cool.
All right, we're gonna start again.
Bundle number 2. Shout out. Let's see who's gonna be the winner of bundle number 2. We have Sven, my guy. Shout out to Sven across the pond. You got comic book bundle number 2. Let's go. Let's go for bundle number 3. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be the comic guy. So apropos, shout out to the comic guy. Comics are coming to you. So read your books.
Read your books.
Right, and then we got our last winner, bundle number 4. Let's roll it. Let's see who's going to get comic book bundle number 4.
Alejandro.
Let's go. Shout out to Alejandro. Shout out to everybody that's participated, that's been here. Thank you guys for coming. This has been a wonderful show. We have so many cool things that are coming up this week. We have the Collectors Hub. They had their interview actually earlier today with Justin, the BD Korea CEO. So definitely go back and make sure you check out that Twitter live that was out there. I believe it was recorded, so you can listen back on that. We have Camping Out for the Comics with Mahalo Joe and Mass tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. These guys give a deep dive into what's happening with these comic books, what are the variants that you should be looking for, and what artists are dropping this week. We have Future Watch live stream tonight at 7 p.m. talking about McFarlane Toy Digital. Let's go. McFarlane in the building tonight. We have VV Trivia and Game Night Wednesday at 4 p.m. with the VV Discord special co-host, Big One and Ole.
That's right. Dee's going to be joining us. Looking forward to it.
Shout out to the Discord team. Let's go. And then we have the 7-4 returning this Thursday at 7 p.m. reviewing and discussing the Thunderbolts / the New Avengers. We also have Key Comics and His Whatnot shows on Mondays, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We got to get to the comics with Osmond Collects, as we just saw at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Aloha Friday, this Friday at 2 p.m. special time with California Comics. Will we be getting the announcement there?
I wonder.
Who knows? We also have WebB on Sunday at 12:30 with Osmond and Doctor Strange. And then we have so many other creators out there. We have Emoji with Oz. There's so many different people. Support your people. O'Milly every day with his spaces. We have BE with the drop shows and stuff like that. Support your friends. Let them know. Like, retweet, and don't hurt nobody. Raven, take it away.
Awesome show today, guys. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. You have been listening to Virtual Radio,
where we collect big,
dream bigger,
and we'll see you
next time.
Out on the waves where the sun shines bright, there's a kid named Buddy, pure delight. Superboy's the name they call him round. Island vibes, he's never down. Oh, Buddy, Superboy, cruising free. Island winds are calling, wild as can be. With the ocean as his playground, he's the king. Superboy, oh Buddy, hear him sing. Flip
the Virtual Radio, where the fandom grows with D1 and only Raven, the biggest bro. We dive into comics from page pages to screens, comics and cultures like you have never seen. Get ready, kick back and enjoy the show. This is Virtual Radio.